Hey there guys, it's Din here and welcome to part 22 of the Golden Sun Let's Play. Last time we did a little bit of side questing, going to the Veil Cave and Vault Cave, getting some new gen and sapping Kite, and off screen I went to the Bilibin Cave, and now that we have the Douse drop and reveal, we were able to get, I believe, an extra Water of Life and Side Crystal. Now I've been actually having to try to record this several times, and for some reason, apparently my CPU was being run up a lot. Like it was being taken up by something. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, what the hell is doing this? So I basically opened up the task manager and found out that Skype was somehow, for some reason, draining my CPU when I had it closed. So I guess it didn't think I had it closed for some reason, or maybe I double-clicked it on accident somehow and But it's fixed. Everything seems to be running a little bit more smoothly. Definitely more smoothly. Nothing's like the frames aren't dying, which is fucking beautiful. Thank God I found that. I found that. Anyway, we had to buy a ticket to get on the boat. We're now on the boat. We're at this Caragal Sea. Happy times. I wonder what could have happened. You mean you still intend to cross this dangerous sea? It would be too big a loss to let so many passengers get away. Say, Kaja, how are the oarsmen doing? They're fearless. There's no problem there. It's just that what? They have a whole bunch of them up here while we're crossing the sea. I won't be able to handle them alone. I'm sorry, but you'll have to. I can't let anyone else but you fight, Kaja. Can I just talk about how the, I'm guessing the captain is standing on the building? Like his sprite is standing on the building? Oh boy. There's nothing we can do. Let's set sail. What are you talking about? If we set sail now, we'll never make it to Tolbi. Tolbi. Not Toby, Tolbi. We'll be fine. We have a protective amulet. Amulet, you say? You mean that little anchor charm? The little anchor always protected us from danger. Captain, get a hold of yourself. That's just foolish superstition. It's okay. We'll be fine. Even if we can't find any mercenaries, that little charm will protect us. Also, if you hear any whirring in the background, that is my fan. I'm sorry if you're kind of catching that. It's spring, so it gets really, really hot. And I like to kind of keep somewhat cool. I don't know if I have anything to say about. Oh, you are a boot. You're a butt. See there for a moment. I need to take a little bite of something. I have a little bit of food with me, and I'm hungry. No, honey, you ain't the only one who's going to Colosso to see the, Tolbi to see Colosso. We all kinda are. So the Caragal has no waves, but the water is salty. Don't drink the water, kids. I didn't do anything. Really, I mean it. Oh, look, a nut. Oh, fun fact. If you use Reveal, it can actually tell you if certain things have hidden items in them. Like, if a pot or jar has a hidden item, it will do the thing. It'll show a little glimmer. Just saying, that's where the anchor charm is. So that we have that. I think something's in this one. Nothing? Really? There's nothing in here? Only way to find out. In this one. Oh, thank God I found that. Lucky metals are a thing you really, really want. Once we hit Tolbi, these lucky metals will get a lot of use. And I will show you why. But, yeah, when I've tried recording this spot several times, and I tried recording this several times, and like I said, for some reason my CPU was getting taken up a lot, and I'm like, what the hell's causing this? And somehow, for some reason, Skype was still... I opened the task manager, and Skype, the bane of many people's existence, was still open. Somehow, even though I closed it many hours earlier. Great. But I've ended the task for it. Now we're here. You know, my friend here, Oranos, is scared of ships. I'm gonna be honest. I went on a cruise last November. It was only like a little birthday present for me and my sister, but also for my mom. And it was... I wasn't really unnerved, so to speak, but whenever I would sit near a window and just kind of see the boat rocking back and forth, I would just feel very, very, very terrified. Because when they don't have, I'm guessing, the buffers out to kind of keep the ship, because like when they're kind of in between near land masses, they have to, I guess, to pull the buffers in so that, you know, the buffers don't get caught and potentially cause some issue. But like when those weren't out and you look out the window, the back and forth was just so bad. Like when you're walking, you don't really notice it, but when you're sitting down, you do, and it just feels so unnerving. We also, you know, experienced the whole, you know, what happens if, you know, something's wrong with the ship and you have to, you know, it starts to maybe stop and sink and you have to, like, go to a specific area with your family and stuff like that, and you gotta, you know, you gotta have your life jacket on and stuff like that, and we went through that. And, like, during the entirety of the cruise, I was just like, oh my god, please don't let something run into us and make us crash or something. Nothing really happened, because, I mean, nothing like that really happened, because, I mean, based on where I live, there would be no way we could really run into something that could, you know, hurt us. But I guess the fear of the ship just somehow tipping kind of got to me at some point. I'm guessing those two have an issue. Something must have happened in here. Yeah. You're trying to launch the ship. We can't set sail in this dangerous sea. What was that? We don't care about that. We paid our money, now you have to launch the ship. But the captain decided to just set sail just a second ago. So we're taking off. Yes, preparations are being made now. Well, maybe we're being a bit rash running up here like that. Please, launch the ship when you're ready. Dangerous sea. That's what you said, isn't it? It's dangerous out there. Is that why you wouldn't launch the ship? Yes, I did. The sea is dangerous now. There are monsters. Monsters, you say? Lately, we've been sighting creatures never before seen in the Karagal. Dangerous ones. Actually, some have even came on board the ship and attacked the crew. That is dangerous. We suspect that our replacement ship might have been attacked. With such dangerous creatures around, you might need warriors. And it's certainly dangerous, but the ship is okay. After all, if there are monsters, I'll be glad to help out. Oh, really? Hey, Oranos, I thought... we have to make it to Colosso. If we're late, we can't enter. That's true, but... Hey, maybe you can give us a hand too, Sean. Really? Are you really going to help out? I'm a man of my word. If I said I'll help, I'll help. With you guys helping me to keep the deck safe, the ship should be okay. So can we set off now? No, we need someone to protect the oarsmen. Protect the oarsmen, huh? You guys need some warriors. You have an idea? I saw some warriors among the passengers below decks. Do you think they would help us? They'd help us out? If they're from Angara, they will. If they could help out, we'd be unbeatable. And of course, we still have my lucky anchor. What lucky anchor? It gone, friend. Well, it's not really gone, it's in my pocket, but you're just noticing that it has gone. What? The captain's beloved anchor. The anchor? Our good luck charm? Oh, that? What's the big deal? So what if that old trinket's gone? What do you mean, oh, that? That anchor's been keeping my ship safe for years. It's just decorative, right? Even if we find some warriors, we won't make it without that anchor. We're not leaving. But you just said we were leaving. That was when I thought we still had the anchor. Why all the fuss over a little trinket? Little trinket? Weren't you listening to what he said? It's not just a decoration, it's a good luck charm. The ship doesn't leave until we find it. What's the problem? We've got some warriors to help us. Maybe we shouldn't have taken it. Dumbass. You did a bad. You did a terrible, terrible bad, and you should be ashamed of yourself. You know what, I'm gonna mind read you, just to see what you have to say about the situation, because you've been needlessly cruel. And that's how you know what's on top of the mast, but since we technically already have it, well, problem solved. Yes, I did. It was atop the mast. Why there of all places? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Now we can set sail. Well, that was relief. Now we can set sail, right, Captain? Not just yet. Yeah, what's the problem now? The Caragol Sea is thick with monsters. But you don't... Well, it's just like Sean said, the best we can do is protect the deck. We need someone to protect the oarsmen. Sean, you look like you have someone in mind to help us. Yeah? Someone to help who? Those warriors, that's who. Yes. They may look young, but each of them is a force to be reckoned with. When you put it that way, sure, why not? I can't argue with that. I mean, we kind of kicked Saturos' ass. I'd have to say that we're badasses at this point. I mean, Saturos is a badass. By proxy, kicking his butt makes us badasses. I need some volunteers to help with rowing just in case. What, are you going to ask the passengers to help row the ship? The ship won't move without oarsmen, so... Don't worry, we'll do that too. But wait a minute, you're supposed to protect the ship! We'll need to ask the other passengers. These passengers are part of your tour, so why don't you go ask them? This is crazy. Well, if the replacement ship wasn't attacked, they'd have extra crewmen to do this, and, well, unfortunately, since they don't, you're gonna have to just bite the bullet, friend. Let's all get to our stations! Sure. My name is Isaac, friend. Hold on a second, I'm gonna, actually... We don't know what might happen. We don't know what might happen before we arrive. Be ready for anything. I'm ready, baby. Okay, we haven't really pushed off yet. She's like, I'm ready. No. Now we have to row the ship? Madness. These proud warriors are not going to like being told to row. Nah, sorry. I figured you'd say that. Fine. Rowing is fine with me. So, to put it this way, don't put the old man... Like, don't put the chef and the old man to row the boat, or I think the merchants, because I don't think they do well enough. I'm not really sure. I want us to get right to Tolbi when we do this. We can technically get to an optional dungeon if we put weak rowers on the rowing job, but I want to just get to Tolbi. I'm not going to be attempting that. A replacement never arrived, but we're shoving off just the same. What about the sea monsters? Who's going to be protecting the ship? That'll be me, Oranos, and Sean on deck, and... Isaac and his friends protecting you down here. Can we really depend on them? Isaac and his friends have seen more combat than even I have. That's debatable. I mean, you're kind of older than we are. I mean, it's really debatable when you think about it. I mean, he's bald and has a full-fledged beard on his face, and yet he's saying we have more combat experience. I would think he'd have more of it. Granted, considering the fact that we have, you know, fought from Vale to Bilibin, to Kalima, to Emil, back to Kalima, to the Fushin Temple, to Xian, through Alton, through the Lamakan Desert, I guess. We're not sure what happens then. Another passenger will help row the ship. Don't worry about it, I had a word with the passengers. Who will go and give the order when the time comes? Good point. You should select a replacement and bring him here. Rowing requires teamwork. Be sure to balance the two teams. That's right, if we're not balanced, we won't make much progress. Right, you have your orders. I trust you all do your best. We got this. Just noting, this happens every time we have to start shoving off. Every time. Ship's course clear. Yay! Alright, cast off. Row those oars! I'm gonna turn off my fan right now, because y'all can probably hear it and it's probably interfering with the commentary. So I'm gonna just turn that off real quick. Like, I'm not sure if y'all were able to hear that, but, that was, my fan was whirring in the background and I didn't really want it to interfere with anything. Jellyfish! No! Monsters. That was quick. It's no use, it's too late! Good going, Oranos. You messed up. You can just see the, you know, the ship dudes in the background. I might do more damage. I'm gonna use fire. You can use Storm Ray, and you will use Ice Horn. If it's not a shock, Man of Wars are weak to fire. And yeah, we're fine. Not that hard. Ooh, level 18. Yay! Hey, are you okay? Everything's chill, dude. Looks like you took care of those sea monsters. We're missing an oarsman. He's right there. He did. Oh, no, never mind. He's okay. He's just, you know, he got knocked around. There's no way around it. Isaac, go ask one of the passengers to row, okay? On it. We got this, dude. Okay. I guess you can ask, like, this person, this dude, or maybe this woman, I'm not really sure. Because, I mean, she said she would row. I'm gonna ask this dude, or, you know what, better get this dude. What? Oh no, are you gonna make me row? Yes. Huh? You do want me to row? Okay, okay, I'm going. I'm not gonna forget this, you. Stop complaining. You're back. And you brought an oarsman with you? Yes, I did. Say hello to your new oarsman. Take your place. Don't worry, buddy. I got your back. You know, unlike last time where I just let them run past me. They do this every time, I'm sorry. There's no skipping it. Alright, we're off. Row those oars. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Yeah, this is where it gets funny. The birds pick on him. Monsters! Gotcha, where the hell are you? Oh dear. Here we go again. Second verse, same as the first. Bring it. Oh, bats and a lizard fighter, and they're all blue. They're blue, da-boo-dee, da-boo-die, da-boo-dee, da-boo-die. I'm sorry, it was necessary. That's always necessary. So the bats are weak to Jupiter. That's nice to know. And the bats go down like a snap. Dang, didn't think it was gonna be that easy. And there we go. I'm solved. Are you okay? Yeah, it's not really. Because your oarsman is unconscious again. Second verse, same as the first. Alright, I'm on it. Now, I'm gonna end this off on, I'm gonna end this episode off on us, picking a passenger. Next time on Golden Sun, we'll hopefully be finishing the crossing of Karagol Sea and, you know, making it to Tolbi finally. Until then, I will see you all next time.